As an experienced speaker over 20 plus years, delivering customized talks in multiple industries in over 30 countries, I'd like to give you some thoughts on selecting the right speaker for your next event. Number one, decide what type of speaker you want for your event. And here's what I mean specifically. If you look at the spectrum of speakers, if you will, you'll find speakers ranging from entertaining and comedic to data-rich, industry-specific. You'll find celebrity speakers, which gives you that wow factor, plus possibly picture ops. Or you have the high-content speaker that gives your attendees relevant takeaways they can apply to their life and their business. There's no right or wrong answer. It's really about what you want. So the first step is deciding what type of speaker you're looking for. Number two, how much should I pay for a speaker? In other words, what's your budget? It's real simple. A speaker's fee is proportionate to their content, their credibility, their skill level, and experience. You'll find speakers who are brand new to the industry with a $1,500 fee, and you'll find celebrity speakers who start at $50,000 plus expenses. If you're working with a speakers bureau, you can typically search their site by fee range and narrow it down to a few that fit your budget. The other option, of course, is to perform a Google search and find the speakers directly. For example, if your company was having an event in Las Vegas, simply perform a search for motivational speakers in Las Vegas or keynote speakers in Las Vegas. And at that point, you connect with them directly and ask the speaker what his or her fee is. Number three, does a higher fee equal a better speaker? Well, my answer is yes to a certain level. And here's what I mean. Like anything else, you can't expect to buy the most inexpensive product and expect a quality experience. Yet at a certain fee, it's all about you. Let me use automobiles as an example. There's a big jump in quality from a Ford or a Chevy to a BMW. Now, there's nothing wrong with a Ford or a Chevy, yet I think everyone would agree that the performance and engineering of a BMW is superior to a Ford or a Chevy, and the price reflects that. Once you're in that BMW, or the Mercedes, or the Lexus, or the Audi, you're in that certain range and you have a quality vehicle and you'll have a quality experience. Now, let's talk about the Bentley. It's more expensive, yet the performance and the engineering is actually inferior to a BMW. And obviously it's the brand and of course the wow factor. So here's my parallel with speakers. If you pay a nominal fee or for an introductory fee for a speaker, that's exactly what you're going to get. I mean, it's not easy to have the skills to adapt, manage, and connect with various types of audiences. And you don't want to put someone in front of your team who doesn't have the skills to deliver. I can't tell you how many events I've done for companies who tell me that they under-budgeted for a speaker for last year's event and they were dissatisfied, and they'll never do that again. Once you get into the mid-range, which is somewhere in the $8,000 to $12,000 range, you're getting someone who's done it. They have the experience, and now it's about you picking the person that fits your culture. My belief is that once you're over the $15,000 to $20,000 range, it's all about name recognition, which doesn't translate into performance. I mean, it can, but not always. If someone had a best-selling book or they were on TV, they instantly have higher fees. They could be fantastic, yet there's no correlation once you're in the upper levels. Think Bentley. As a consumer, don't be afraid to tell the speaker what your budget is. I know that I booked events below my fee depending on the location and the timing. If you don't ask, you'll never know. Number four, perform a video search. As a consumer, the first thing you must do once you find a few speakers that you actually like is to go on YouTube and do a search for actual video content. And here's my point. If someone says they're a singer, then of course they're going to have videos of them singing. Any speaker that's actually speaking will have two specific things. Number one is a high-quality promo video, which is essentially a highlight video, which will give you a good feel for their speaking style. And secondly, they'll have other accompanying video as well. If you can't easily find numerous videos of your potential speaker, you're talking to an inexperienced or an introductory type speaker. Number five, you must conduct an interview. It's amazing how many companies hire a speaker without conducting an interview with the actual speaker. And here's what happens. Oftentimes, companies give the responsibility to an assistant or an admin to find 3 or 4 speakers. And that makes sense. I mean, I get it. Yet once that happens, it's imperative that you and your team interview the prospective speakers. This can be done on a conference line or even a web-based video platform. You need to get a feel for their personality style, how they answer questions, their energy level, and their ideas for the meeting. Yes, I know it takes a bit more time, yet remember, the speaker that you hire will be in front of your entire team, and you can't leave that to chance.